What's up, y'all? This is D. Ross, Dwayne Ross, the author of the book No More Crumbs from the Table, celebrating you, discovering your tag, your talent, ability, gift, and taking that and turning your passion into profits with my new updated version of the book called No More Crumbs. Tonight, I will be on contemporary living and I am going to do something that I really haven't done before, but I'm going to see if I can send this out to you guys while we participate live in this television show. Now, you can go to Roku TV and find contemporary living, and you can just log on to your Roku TV, look for 360 TV. You look for E360 TV and you can get me live on their live, which is going to be cool. So we're going to do some live, right? It's going to be live. It's going to be two places, but we're about to get started in about 4 or 5 minutes. So what I wanted to do is like come on here, make sure the sound is looking good. Sound is good. You know, things are looking good in the background. Everything is cool. That we have a nice smooth transition. And so I have not done this before where I went live, but I believe, StreamYard can handle it. So I'm going to go ahead and go for it. But we are all excited about this, real cool time together. Melissa Farmer Hill has invited me to be on her show. And so I agreed. And this is the beginning because you guys know that I do Passion to Profits TV. Now, I did Passion to Profits TV during the time of COVID because I wanted to bring people into a positive space, right? I was doing 31 days of positivity, and then I brought them into a space where I started interviewing people about how did you make a passion in your profit? How did you profit from your passion? How did you take what you're already doing and turn it into something? And so I want to make sure that that, I'm going from the bankable book tonight. I'm going from, the write your story bankable book idea. And this is like really cool for you guys that are small business people, or maybe you just started your company, you started a small business, but you don't have a lot of clients. Well, this is going to help you get clients because what it does is it takes you into a place where you self-publish your story, your journey into being a business person, right? And then we take that and we formulate that into some other different things to an industry, really, because now you take that book and it's a bankable book because not only are you selling the book, but now you can be a guest speaker on other people's show. You can get paid to be on the podcast. You can set up your own podcast, set up your own TV show, and then get people to pay you uh, advertisement space on your show and things of this nature. So that's one way that you can take that book and make it bankable, right? Another way to take your book and make it bankable is to get speaking engagements alone, where you could take like I did. Here was a $9.99 book that got me a $3,000 payment, right? Because someone asked me to be a keynote speaker based on the information that's in the book. And so you can do the same thing. And that book has created an industry for me because now I started teaching the principles in the book, and I started teaching those to people and coaching them. And so that's another way. So not only is a bankable book from getting speaker engagements, it's a bankable book for them downloading and getting a book. It's a bankable book for turning it into some kind of service and now coaching, right? And so another piece of that is courses were developed. I started a self-publishing course called the Write Your Story course. And in Write Your Story course, I tell you that you have a story on the inside of you and you have a journey that people might want to know, and your journey can help them elevate into their area. So you are elevating your expertise and turning what you know into cash flow. And when you do that, you are in a really cool space. So that's what it's all about. And then the coaching sets you apart from everybody else because now you're set apart as an expert. And as an expert, you can now help other people, and they're willing to pay you two, three, four, $5,000, even 10,000, 20,000.
want to thank you for just taking time out of your day to tune in, because guess what? You have options. And if you're looking at Contemporary Living Live on Mother's Day, we want to share this live and go ahead. Just do it. Don't even think about it. Just smash the like and share it, because it costs you nothing. And we really, really appreciate that. So, like I said, we've got a good one tonight, you guys. You know, our guest, Dwayne Ross, he is an author. He is a coach. He is an entrepreneur, and he's a trainer as well. And he's dedicated to just helping you reach your next level, especially in the arena of self-publishing. And I'm so glad that he's here on Contemporary Living, because tonight he's going to talk about exactly that. And I'm glad you're tuned in, because there's so many of us who we want to write a book, or we've intended to write a book over the years, but we just never have. And whether it's procrastination, because that happens, or just laziness, or it's just out of season, or just life in general gets in the way. I want you to remember one thing, because those things do happen, but the body can't go where the mind won't take you. So you have to be intentional, especially if you're talking about committing to writing and publishing and getting your book published. So tonight, I know Dwayne is going to plant some deliberate seeds to inspire or aspire you to pick up that dream of, getting that book written. That's what we're going to do tonight. We want to inspire and aspire you to get that book written. He's going to answer your questions. So please chime in with your questions, and also give you some useful tool, that will help you to get started. So I don't know if you guys know this, but if you look back and behind me, I wrote a book in 2009. It was called Army Strong Women. And I wrote that book to answer a question. Every time I was out in my military uniform, I would get asked, what's the Army like? What's the Army like? So I decided to answer that through this book, Army Strong Women. So I interviewed a number of women. There are about 13 vignettes inside of the book, and it tells. I wanted to answer some specific questions. What were you going through? What made you decide to join the military? What has the military taught you? And what are some tools that you can give to another woman that was considering joining the military? And so if I had someone like Dwayne, I probably would have written my book and completed it and got it out and marketed a whole lot sooner than I did. But the blessing today is that he's here with us on Contemporary Living. So we are all about, again, lifestyle solutions, and that's what he's going to provide to you today. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the dynamic author, coach, and entrepreneur, Dwayne Ross. The reason I know that you can help anyone that's thinking about self-publishing and anyone that's interested in getting coaching and doing that is because I've seen your work. I'm up. Guess what, you guys? Dwayne comes on at like 6 o'clock in the morning. I mean, it's really early, and he's out there and he's putting all these nuggets out and offering free information and free advice, and he has free calls. And so we're going to get into that. You are just incredible with the work that you do. So let's get that out the way. Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. I'm there with my notebook. When you go live in the morning, I'm there with my notebook because you dropping them. You are dropping those nuggets. Right. I find that with a lot of motivational speakers, they give you just enough, and then that's why we are lifestyle solutions for everyday people. Because what happens, you get just enough to get excited, but don't know. Okay, now that I left this seminar or whatever, what do I do next? And that's one of the absolutely that's one of the reasons. Yep, that is one of the reasons why Andre and I started this show, because we were seeing these television shows and they don't leave you with anything. You're left empty. And we're like, come on, we've got to give right now solutions. That's why we started this show. Hmm. Hmm. Right. Absolutely. Hmm. Right. Oh yeah. Hmm. 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 Right. Right. Mm. Right. Yeah. Oh, wow. Right. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Right. Mhm. Mhm. Right. Wow. Mhm. Right. Okay. Oh, amen to that. And why would we wanna do that? Mhm. 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 Yeah. Right. Right. And I think that's so important because, sometimes, we want to phone it in or throw in the towel and things like that. We want to throw in the towel and it's that person. It's the person. But the issue with that is that's the person you don't want to talk to because you know exactly why they're calling to get on you to say, you know what, it's time to step your game up. Come on. Do what you commit to yourself, do what you said you were going to do, but you need people like that in your life. Uh-huh. Yep. Right. Woo! Right. So that's discover your tag, your talent, your ability, and your gift. Okay. Right. Absolutely. Mhm. Yep. Absolutely. I think it's so interesting that you should say that because when I was studying for my master's um, in tourism and event management, what I noticed was that they didn't have an entrepreneurial track for event planners and things like that. It was, oh, you need to join this association, you need to work here, start in a hotel, and then work your way up and things like that. Right. Yep. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Mhm. Okay. Author U Enterprises asking, we got the questions coming already. Thank you so much. Author U Enterprises says, how do we discover our gifts? And that is an excellent question because we don't want to be up here. We want to get down here so we can figure it out. Take us, take it. That's right. Take us through it. Mm, Right. Right. Mhm. Right. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Mm. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Right. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Wow. Yeah. Absolutely. Amen. Mhm. Right. Mhm. Right. Mhm. Yeah. They That is fabulous. Now you say that every person has about what, 10 stories in them? Let's talk about that. Yes. Double yes. Mm. Mr. Hill, yes. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Yes. Oh, wow. Yes. Double yes. Double yes. So so I can have 10 books written. Look at that. And I got the one. Without right, you didn't even touch on that. So I love it because you help discover your gifts is just that. I guess is this like an initial call where you kind of, oh wow, you guys, look, you guys. Yeah. Oh wow. Mhm, mhm. Mm. Yeah. Mhm. Oh, wow. Mhm, mhm. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Right. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's special. That is definitely special. Mhm. Yeah. Right. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Absolutely. Mhm. Right. 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 Mm. Yeah. Wow. Mhm. Okay. Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. And you know what? This is you are on the money because what you are reminding me of, what I'm thinking about is, people say that phrase multiple streams of income, but it doesn't mean I'm working a job, I'm doing this, I'm just stretched all over the place. Multiple streams of income starts with doing one thing and then expanding on that one thing, just like you said. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Mhm. 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 Right. Mhm. 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 Right. Mhm. Right. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. That is so true because when you're not worried about money and you're not worried about those things, it frees up your cells for to be creative, to get more creativity. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Isn't that something? Guess what though? We are done. We are done with the top of the first half of the hour. We are going to go to a commercial, but when we come back, I want to talk about because it's not an easy process writing. So we're gonna I want to touch on that, and I want you to kind of explain to us, the self-publishing process. So we're gonna talk about that. You guys stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in. Again, happy Mother's Day. Smash up that like button, and we will be right back. I keep telling you guys that our platform is your platform. So those commercials tonight, sponsored tonight's show, we have T2C2 Sip Nation. We for the coffee, we have Coach Mel, we have Tino Nails, and Andre the Realtor. So you guys, if you want to showcase or use our platform to promote your business or anything else, let us know. And we're gonna bring back Dwayne. I know. Man, I tell you, Dwayne, people are out here, present company included, they're just doing their thing, you know. They're just out here doing their thing, just pouring into other people, and it's just wonderful. It's wonderful to see, and I'm just so glad and grateful. And Andre is just glad and grateful that we have a platform to share incredible people like you. So we're gonna get back into it. So absolutely. If you look behind me, Andre and I have our own coffee. We have a dark roast and a medium roast coffee. So we'll definitely put that information in the section. So I want to get back to talking about writing the book. So just from I just want to say from personal experience when I was writing my book, I didn't have, like I said earlier, I didn't have a Dwayne to say, I didn't have a coach Dwayne to say, go ahead, keep going. So I would like stop for weeks and then I get back to it because at points in writing, I don't know if it's writer's block or it just gets too hard or just life, like I said before, it gets in the way. So it took me what should have been maybe even a couple of months. It took me like 2 years to get it complete. And I didn't have anyone to share the publishing process with me either. So I got messed up over that. Yeah. Mm. Oh, wow. Yep. She's everywhere. Mm. Right. Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Right. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Weakness. Mm-hmm. Right. 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 Except for your family, and they want a free copy. Right. Mhm, 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 mhm. Yeah. Ah, okay. Yeah. Mhm. Right. Yeah. True. Ah, I like that. Save yourself time, energy, and money. Right. Right. That's it. Right. They don't talk about writing, they write. Mhm. True. True. Mhm. 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 Yeah. Right. Explain that. Oh, until you read that book. Right. 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 That I was gonna ask you about that too, because after you've written your book, it's you need an editor to actually bring that book to life. Now, so how does the editing process work with you and your system? Sure, sure, sure. Okay. Mhm. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Right. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Right. Right. Yeah. 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 Mhm. Right. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Exactly. Mhm. Absolutely. Mhm. Right. Yeah. Is not yeah. Mhm. Wow. Yeah. That's true. Who Oh, yeah. She does. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Right. Exactly. Exactly. Ooh. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. That is Mhm. 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 Right. Uh-huh. Mm. Right. Mhm. Wow. Mhm. Mhm. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Right. Right. You Uh-huh. Right. Oh, wow. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. I just remember personally just experiencing that. My book was complete for the first time, and that is like a great you could write a book about that. What Uh-huh. Right. Mhm. Mhm. Uh-huh. Right. That is interesting. Uh, I like that. I like that. But I was gonna oh Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow. Now, one of the things I know that you say is that your story can set you free. Explain that. How can someone's story set them free? Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. 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 I remember 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was it. 5, 4 Absolutely. Yeah, right. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. That's it. So I think it's wonderful, because the whole fact that you say we have 10 books in us, and look how you're just popping it off, popping it off. Uh-huh. Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. Right, right, right. 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 Absolutely. Mhm. Alright, yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Right, right. Right, right, right. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, it's been about that. Right. Mhm. Right. Mhm. Mhm. Right. Mhm. Right. Yeah. Mhm. Awesome. Mhm. Mhm. Right. Now absolutely. Now guess uh-huh. Alright. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Mhm. That's true. That's true, but we're coming up on time now. We've got I've got to close out. I want to get all of the juicy information and all the nuggets you have. But first of all, we want to put your information up for people that want to get in contact with you. So where can they find you? Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. That is wonderful. I want to ask you a question because we have less than 30 seconds. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Beautiful. Okay. All right. Yep. Beautiful. That is beautiful. Mhm. Yep. Okay. All right. No problem. Thank you so much. All right, you too. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye. Wow, you guys. And now we don't have a whole lot of time, but wasn't that good? What I really like, 7 minutes, 700 words, 3 times a day. I think that is so powerful. What I want to leave with you this week is this. This is what I want you to go with this week. If you're not liking the results, then I challenge you to lean into life because you can't go to the next level until you've achieve the level prior to that. So the next level, to get prepared to go to the next level, you got to lean into those challenges. So this week, I want you to lean into every challenge that you have face to face. And as always, we thank God for his unmerited, undeserving favor called grace. Grace is a total absence from doing anything. You can't work for it, you can't buy it, and he just gives it to us freely. And as believers, we know that Christ died, he was buried, and rose again on the third day for our justification. It's in the word. So let that sink in. On behalf of myself and my multi talented husband, Andre Hill, be brilliant, be you, be blessed. And we will see you May 22nd.